Hey everyone, and welcome back to the mat. It feels so good to be here with you, connecting through the power of movement and breath. Whether you're a seasoned yogi or just starting out, there's always something new to discover in our practice. As we deepen our connection to our bodies, we open ourselves up to a world of benefits, increased flexibility, reduced stress, and a sense of inner peace that radiates outwards. Today we're going to explore 3 easy ways to take your yoga game to the next level. These tips are all about enhancing your experience on the mat and truly tapping into the transformative power of yoga. So let's dive in. Let's talk about consistency, my friends. It's something we hear about a lot, right? And there's a reason for that. Just like watering a plant helps it grow, a consistent yoga practice nourishes our bodies and minds. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Adrian, life gets busy. And trust me, I get it. But here's the thing. Consistency doesn't have to mean practicing for an hour every single day. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you, even if it's just rolling out your mat for 10 minutes a few times a week. The key is to make it a ritual, something you look forward to. Find a time of day that feels good for you, whether it's the morning before the world wakes up or evening as you wind down. And remember, it's okay if you miss a day or two. Life happens. Just gently guide yourself back to your mat when you're able. Think of it like this. Each time you step onto your mat, you're giving yourself a gift of movement, of breath, of self-care. And over time, those gifts add up to create something truly beautiful. You might notice that you're feeling stronger, more flexible, or even just a little bit calmer throughout your day. And that, my friends, is the magic of a consistent practice.
So how do we stay motivated? Well, it starts with finding joy in the journey. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to achieve a certain pose or practice perfectly. Instead, approach each session with curiosity and kindness. Remember, this is your practice, your time to connect with your body and breath. Let go of any expectations and simply allow yourself to be present in each moment. You can also find inspiration by creating a dedicated space for your practice. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a corner of your room where you can roll out your mat and feel at peace. Adding a few candles, crystals, or inspiring quotes can also help to create a sense of ritual and intention. And don't be afraid to switch things up. If you're feeling bored or uninspired, try a new style of yoga or explore different teachers online. There are so many amazing resources available, so find what resonates with you and have fun with it.
Remember, consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself, day after day. And as you cultivate a loving and dedicated practice, you'll begin to experience the transformative power of yoga in all areas of your life. Let's talk about props, my friends. I know, sometimes props can seem a little intimidating, especially if you're new to yoga. But trust me on this one, props are your friends. They're not about making things easier, but about making them more accessible and beneficial for your body. Think of props like tools that help you find more alignment, stability, and even depth in your poses. They can provide support where you need it, create space in your body, and help you to fully experience the benefits of each pose.
One of my favorite props is the trusty yoga block. These little guys are so versatile. You can use them to modify poses, provide support in balancing postures, or even deepen stretches. For example, if you're working on your forward fold and your hamstrings are feeling tight, place a block under your hands to bring the floor closer to you. This will allow you to lengthen your spine and find more ease in the pose. Another amazing prop is the yoga strap. Straps are great for increasing flexibility, improving posture, and deepening stretches. You can use them to bind your hands together in poses like cow face pose or to extend your reach in seated forward fold. Straps can also be helpful for those with limited range of motion or injuries.
But here's the thing about props. They're not just for beginners. Even seasoned yogis can benefit from incorporating props into their practice. They can help you to refine your alignment, challenge your body in new ways, and prevent injuries. So, how do you know which props to use and when? The best way to learn is to experiment and see what feels good in your body. Don't be afraid to try different props and modifications until you find what works best for you. And remember, there's no shame in using props. In fact, it's a sign that you're listening to your body and honoring its limitations. So embrace the props, my friends, and watch your practice transform.
Let's explore a few ways you can use blocks in your practice. In standing poses like triangle pose, you can place a block under your hand to create more length in your spine. In seated poses like pigeon pose, you can place a block under your hip to release tension and find more comfort. Straps are incredibly versatile too. Use them to bind your hands behind your back in poses like eagle pose or cow face pose to open your shoulders and chest. You can also use a strap to extend your reach in seated forward fold or to help you hold onto your feet in poses like boat pose. The key is to listen to your body and use props in a way that feels supportive and beneficial. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you.
Remember, props are tools that can help you to deepen your practice and experience the full benefits of yoga. So, embrace the props, my friends, and watch your practice soar to new heights. All right, let's talk about the heart of yoga, mindfulness, and breath control. These two elements are what truly transform our practice from a physical exercise into a moving meditation.
When we cultivate mindfulness on the mat, we bring our full attention to the present moment. We let go of thoughts about the past or worries about the future, and instead, we focus on the sensations in our body, the rhythm of our breath, and the stillness within.
This practice of mindfulness allows us to connect more deeply with ourselves, to become aware of our thoughts and emotions without judgment, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace that extends beyond the mat and into our daily lives.
Breath control, or pranayama, is intricately linked to mindfulness. Our breath is a powerful tool that can help us to calm the mind, soothe the nervous system, and connect more deeply with our bodies.
When we focus on our breath, we shift our attention away from distracting thoughts and into the present moment. We become more aware of the natural rhythm of our breath, the inhale, the exhale, and the space in between.
There are countless pranayama techniques, each with its own unique benefits. But for now, let's focus on a simple yet powerful technique called diaphragmatic breathing. Find a comfortable seated position or lie down on your back. Place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest.
As you inhale, feel your belly expand like a balloon filling with air. As you exhale, gently draw your belly button back towards your spine. Continue breathing deeply and slowly, noticing the rise and fall of your abdomen with each breath. If you find your mind wandering, gently guide it back to the sensation of your breath.
This type of breathing helps to calm the nervous system, reduce stress and anxiety, and promote a sense of deep relaxation. Practice diaphragmatic breathing for a few minutes each day and notice how it transforms your state of mind.
Now, let's explore how mindfulness and breath control can enhance your yoga practice. As you move through each pose, pay attention to the sensations in your body. Notice the stretch in your muscles, the feeling of your feet grounding into the earth, the warmth of your breath.
Instead of forcing your body into a pose, approach each movement with curiosity and kindness. Listen to your body's cues and modify poses as needed. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to practice yoga. It's all about finding what feels good for you in each moment.
As you breathe, imagine that you're sending breath to any areas of tension or discomfort. Visualize your breath as a healing balm, soothing and releasing any tightness.
By cultivating mindfulness and breath control during your yoga practice, you'll deepen your connection to your body, quiet your mind, and experience a profound sense of inner peace. And that, my friends, is the true magic of yoga.
So there you have it. 3 simple yet powerful ways to level up your yoga game. Remember, consistency is key, so find a rhythm that works for you and make it a ritual. Don't be afraid to explore the magic of props. They're there to support you and enhance your practice. And most importantly, bring mindfulness and breath control to your mat, allowing yourself to truly connect with your body and find stillness within. I encourage you to try incorporating these tips into your next yoga session and see how they transform your experience. Remember, yoga is a journey, not a destination, so be kind to yourself, have fun, and enjoy the ride. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Leave a comment below sharing your experience, and subscribe for more yoga inspiration. Until next time, keep shining your light.